Welcome to pile number 1. Their energy today is balanced, calm, and focused on moderation and healing. Temperance shows that they're in a centered, harmonious state where they're seeking peace, patience, and equilibrium in their life. Today, they're feeling patient and measured. They're not rushing into anything or making impulsive decisions. Their energy is thoughtful, deliberate, and focused on finding the middle path. They're taking their time and being careful about how they move forward. They're in a healing or recovery mode today. Temperance brings restorative energy. They might be recovering from stress, conflict, or difficult emotions, and today they're actively working on finding balance and inner peace. They're prioritizing their well-being and emotional equilibrium. Their energy today is also quite spiritual or introspective. Temperance is an angel card. They might be feeling connected to something higher than themselves, seeking guidance through meditation or prayer, or simply in a reflective state where they're trying to understand the bigger picture. They're focused on integration and blending different aspects of their life today. Temperance is about mixing and balancing. They might be trying to balance work and personal life, reconcile conflicting feelings, or find harmony between different priorities or relationships. Their communication energy today is diplomatic and moderate. They're not being extreme in their expressions or reactions. They're measured, thoughtful, and trying to find compromise or common ground. If they interact with you today, expect them to be reasonable and balanced. They might also be practicing self-control or moderation in some area of their life today. Temperance asks for restraint. They could be moderating their consumption, their reactions, their expectations, or their behavior in some way. Their emotional energy is calm and stable today. They're not experiencing dramatic highs or lows. Instead, they're in that peaceful middle ground where things feel manageable and under control. This steadiness makes them reliable and grounded. Temperance also suggests they're in a wait-and-see energy today. They're being patient about outcomes, trusting in divine timing, and not forcing things to happen before they're ready. They understand that some things need time to develop naturally. If they're thinking about you today, they're doing so with balance and perspective. They're not obsessing or avoiding. They're holding you in their thoughts in a healthy, measured way. Overall, their energy today is balanced, patient, healing, and harmonious. They're in a calm, centered state focused on moderation and finding peace. Welcome to pile number 2. Their energy today is focused on fairness, truth, and making important decisions. Justice shows that they're in a serious, analytical state where they're weighing options, seeking balance, and thinking about consequences and accountability. Today, they're evaluating something significant. Their energy is analytical and objective. They're looking at situations clearly, weighing pros and cons, and trying to make fair and rational decisions. They're in their head more than their heart today. They're feeling a strong need for truth and honesty today. Justice cuts through deception and demands authenticity. They're not interested in games, lies, or manipulation. They want straightforward, honest interactions and information. If they communicate with you today, expect directness. Their energy is also quite serious and focused on consequences. They're thinking about cause and effect, about what's fair and what's not, about what they deserve and what others deserve. Justice brings a karmic awareness. They're conscious that actions have repercussions. They might be dealing with legal matters, contracts, agreements, or official decisions today. Justice governs these areas. Their energy could be tied up in paperwork, negotiations, or situations requiring formal resolution. Their emotional state today is measured and controlled. Justice requires objectivity and rational thinking. They're not letting emotions cloud their judgment. They're approaching situations logically and fairly, even if that means setting feelings aside temporarily. They're also in a state of seeking or demanding accountability, either from themselves or others. Justice asks, what's fair? They might be evaluating whether they've been treated fairly, whether they've treated others fairly, or what needs to be balanced or corrected. If they're thinking about a relationship or connection today, they're assessing it objectively. Justice weighs everything on the scales. They're considering whether the relationship is balanced, whether there's reciprocity, whether it's fair to both parties. They're being honest about what is, not what they wish it were. Their energy today supports making important decisions or commitments. Justice is a card of contracts and agreements. If they make a choice or promise today, they'll take it seriously and honor it. They might also be experiencing the consequences of past actions today, either reaping rewards for good choices or facing outcomes from poor decisions. Justice brings what's deserved, and their energy today is colored by this karmic return. Their communication today will be clear, honest, and fair. They'll say what they mean and mean what they say. They expect the same from others. Overall, their energy today is serious, analytical, truth-seeking, and focused on fairness and accountability. They're in decision-making mode and approaching everything with objectivity and integrity. Welcome to pile number 3. Their energy today is heavy, defeated, and possibly at rock bottom. The Ten of Swords shows that they're experiencing or processing a painful ending, betrayal, or situation that has left them feeling wounded and exhausted. Today, they're feeling overwhelmed by pain, disappointment, or the weight of a difficult situation. The Ten of Swords represents hitting a low point. Their energy is depleted, they feel defeated, and they might be struggling to see anything positive right now. They're dealing with the aftermath of something that hurt them deeply. This could be related to betrayal, loss, failure, or a situation that didn't turn out as they hoped. Their energy today is focused on processing this pain and trying to come to terms with what happened. Their mental and emotional state is exhausted. The Ten of Swords shows someone who's been through too much and needs to rest and recover. They don't have much energy to give to others today because they're using everything they have just to get through their own pain. They might be feeling victimized, martyred, or like life has been unfair to them. The Ten of Swords can bring a "why me?" energy. They're struggling with feelings of being targeted, hurt, or treated unjustly. However, there's an important aspect to the Ten of Swords. It represents the end of suffering. They've hit rock bottom, which means the only direction from here is up. Their energy today, while painful, is also about reaching a completion point where things can finally start to get better. If they're thinking about you today, it's probably through the lens of their pain. They might associate you with what hurts, or they might be too consumed by their own struggles to think clearly about you or the relationship. Their energy is very self-focused today out of necessity. They might also be feeling dramatic or like their situation is worse than it is. The Ten of Swords can bring a tendency to catastrophize or see things as more hopeless than they actually are. Their perspective today might be clouded by pain. Their communication energy today is minimal or negative. They might withdraw, seem distant, or if they do communicate, it could be heavy, pessimistic, or focused on their problems. They're not in a space to be supportive or positive right now. The Ten of Swords also suggests they're ready for this chapter to end. They're exhausted from fighting or suffering, and part of their energy today is about acceptance and surrender. They're letting go because they simply can't hold on anymore. There's a silver lining here. The Ten of Swords marks the darkest hour before dawn. While their energy today is at a low point, this also means they're on the verge of a new beginning. They just need to get through today first. Overall, their energy today is defeated, painful, exhausted, and at a low point. They're processing deep hurt and struggling, but they're also nearing the end of this difficult cycle.